Number 10. Black Swallower. Go deep enough in the ocean and you'll regret it. 10,000 feet below the surface, you'll find our first terrifying creature. It's the black swallower. Black swallowers are somewhat the boa constrictors of the ocean. The 10 inches tall, scaleless creatures swallow their prey whole. And they fight someone their own size either. Black swallowers can challenge and feast upon creatures larger than their heads. Sometimes they bite more than they can handle, and they're unable to digest their prey before it decomposes. Their method of feeding is freaky to say the least. It's been theorized that they lash out with their tails to catch their prey, then chomp their jaws over them until the prey is fully situated in their stomachs. Number 9. Chimera. Dead eyes, naked skin, and near urban legend status. Chimeras, also known as ghost sharks or spookfish, are somewhat of a new discovery. They certainly shook the marine world with their appearance, and until now there have rarely been sightings of them. They live 8,500 feet deep in the ocean and have been discovered to be nearly 5 feet in length, and that includes their extremely long extended tails. Scientists know very little about these strange creatures. Chimeras evade deep-sea roving vehicles and are too large and agile to have a clear shot. What we do know about them is that their skeletons are entirely made of cartilage, and unlike sharks, they have a permanent set of tooth plates. Number 8. Vampire squid. Also known as the vampire squid from hell. With red eyes, pitch black or red skin, and clock-like webbing, vampire squids are a sight you don't want to encounter. Each of their 8 arms is connected by webbing and lined with fleshy spines. They have the largest eyes ever that are 1 inch wide in diameter, and they can be either red or blue, both equally chilling. Vampire squids live in the suffocating oxygen minimum zone, 3,000 feet under the surface of the water. Unlike other squids, they don't have ink sacs. They have a greater defense mechanism. If threatened, a vampire squid will wrap their arms around their bodies, creepily turning themselves inside out. If they feel like they're in deep danger, they may spit large amounts of bioluminescent mucus. It's not just one spit, however. They can keep this up for 10 minutes, or until they've frightened their predator enough so they can run away. Number 7. Hagfish. Hagfish are truly something else. They're the only known animals that have a skull and no vertebral columns. These eel-like slime-producing marine fish can be over 19 inches in length, although there's been an encounter with a 4 foot 2 inches specimen. Hagfish have paddle-like tails and loose skins that can be any color from pink to blue-gray. You might be familiar with hagfish, for when they made news in 2017, when a truck transporting hagfish overturned on the highway due to the slime the creatures produce, wholly covered in the disgusting slime. Earning the title of the most disgusting creature on Earth, hagfish have over 100 glands that can produce crazy amounts of milky-colored mucus. If threatened, they can exude mucus that expands to over 20 liters. This microfibrous mucus is incredibly soft and 100,000 less stiff than Jell-O. Once they secrete this slime, they of course find themselves covered with it, so they roll themselves up in an overhand knot to both shake off the slime and escape from their predator. Number 6. Barrel eye. Next up isn't the stuff of nightmares, it's the stuff of myth incarnated. We have the all-seeing barrel eye. They are some of the most peculiar and unknown fish groups in the deep-sea pelagic realm. Why? Just look at their transparent heads. Barrel eye earn their name from their barrel-shaped eyes that are capable of rotating upwards to look through their own transparent heads. This unique feature allows it to survive in the 2,500 feet deep water it roams. They can be found in the Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Oceans. Number 5. Anglerfish. Anglerfish have the rare honor of being one of the most terrifying-looking creatures in the world, and the ugliest. Everything about them is beyond bizarre. Their mating rituals are twisted, to put it lightly. When a male stumbles upon a female, he sinks his fang-like teeth into her skin, then fuses their bodies together, becoming entirely dependent on the female. Males lose their eyes and all internal organs, except for one, the testes. Thus, they stay mated to the female until they're nothing but dust. A female can have up to 6 males attracted to her, as if one's not creepy enough. They're carnivorous creatures and have a mouthful of sharp teeth angled inward. These teeth can be depressed to allow the prey to travel towards the stomach and prevent it from escaping. When feeding, anglerfish widens its jaw and stomach to massive proportions so they can swallow prey double their size. Some females have been found to have a luminescent organ at the tip of their dorsal rays, which are used to lure prey in the pitch-black deep ocean. Number 4. Pelican eel. Eels are just creepy, okay? This is the second eel to make it to this list, and it deservedly earned its spot. They're called pelican eels because of their mouth's resemblance to the pelican birds. Said mouths hang loosely, allowing the eel to open its mouth to enormous heights and feed on prey double its size, hence their second name, the gulper eel. And if it's not enough of a strange attribute, they can inflate their elastic bodies into large balloon-like states in seconds. The black creatures are 2 to 3 feet tall, and they roam in the deep, deep sea, about 1,600 to 10,000 feet below the surface. There have been scarce sightings of these eerie creatures, but they can sometimes be accidentally captured in fishing nets. Number 3. Black dragonfish. Black dragonfish are something out of the movie Alien. You'll find them 6,600 feet deep. Male and female black dragonfish have sexual dimorphism. Females have jet black skin with 6 stripes, while males are brown and lack the canine teeth, pelvic fins, and barbel that females have. Basically, the males are only good for reproduction. There's also a vast difference between them in size. Females can be 16 inches long, while males are 2 inches. Black dragonfish's eyes are situated at the ends of their long stalks, and get this, their stalks can reach half the length of their bodies. Predators all the way, they're bioluminescent and can see through the light they emit. Number 2. Sarcastic fringehead. Humans will never cease to give the strangest names to creatures they find, and the sarcastic fringehead is proof of that. It earned its name by its aggressive behavior, for when two engage in a territory battle, they wrestle by pressing their wide mouths in a twisted version of kissing. The fringehead who has the biggest mouth wins the fight. Fringeheads also have a very strange fast dart-like movement when swimming. Other than public displays of affection, fringeheads can be found in the Pacific Ocean. Their elongated bodies are 12 inches long and are mostly scaleless. Fringeheads usually find a shell to hole up in, or any crevice that offers them both protection and a nice stakeout spot to ambush their meals. Number 1. Giant isopod. If you're wary of creepy crawlies, giant isopods will be the stuff of nightmares. No need to worry, however, since they roam about 7,000 feet in the Pacific Ocean and are in a near constant of hibernation. Here's the gruesome bit. Giant isopods have 4 sets of jaws. That deep in the ocean where they live, food is scarce, resulting in giant isopods largely feasting on dead animals that fall from above. The dangerous lack of prey also results in them being able to live for a long time without food, like for years. One aquarium in Japan recorded a giant isopod feeding twice a year. They're crustaceans and related to crabs and shrimps, but they share some qualities with an animal you'd never believe: cats. Felines and giant isopods both have a reflective layer at the back of their eyes, called tapetum, that allows them to see at night. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos like this. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.